Hello there, everyone. This is Neko Knight here, getting ready to play The Infected. And, well, today my plans have changed. As I was busy grinding for ores and stuff, it is now winter, which means I had to go ahead and grab myself this jacket and the pants and the boots, all in order to not freeze to death. So that means my plans have changed, and we're gonna be working on my little place here to at least get a shelter set up for me so that I ain't gonna die. And I could have swore I put, hmm, maybe I didn't put anything here, but we're gonna get this area started and all that. So next, we're gonna be covering something else in the process. And that is in the event, as you can see, the water is frozen over and you don't have any of those containers and you're panicking on how to get water. Well, if you look at the snow, you go to your food pack, you can see add snow here. Uh, it's going to be dirty, but when you add the snow in, you now have 200 dirty water, which means you can now take that and dump it into this, and ta-da, and that's how you'll get your water. All right, now that we got that for people who are like in winter and don't know how to get water, so we're gonna cover something real quick. You know, these buildings, I think the developers should make the foundations, the building, all one complete full set. What that means is that this here is attached to this. Because when I loaded into the game, because this is an unstable branch, some of these foundations were missing, and I could not move this anywhere at all because I didn't have any foundations put to it. So if these foundations are a part of this, then we can move the structure. We won't have to worry about the flipping foundations here disappearing and then having to build and waste resources to build an emergency foundation setup place so that we can move those, then place the foundations back. That really annoyed the hell out of me and wasted a lot of resources because I had to build a foundation setup big enough to support that. And then I had to repair. It happened with this building too. I had to move this building and do it here too. So I would have greatly appreciated if the developer made the foundations combined with the structure like this. Because they already proved that you can move these foundation or these structures here. You can simply take the code and take the foundation and attach these to this and with the code. All you gotta do is throw it in when the cost and ta-da! Then we don't have to worry about magic disappearing foundations. Since Mike is hungry, he's running around. Oh, and another thing is, please make the inside of those buildings equivalent to being inside a sealed structure. I tried it in an experiment. I put some boxes into there and the plants died. And I tried turning the coal heater on and it was like I was outside still with like having outside temperature with the heater instead. In other words, like I had to be right here and the temperature would go up to 38 degrees instead of being like over here and getting about 60 degrees. Anyways, now that I've complained enough and scared most of you away, and those of you who survived will get to watch and to enjoy the build, maybe see what I have planned out. Also, I've gotten another extractor up, so we have 4. That means I'm almost guaranteed 1 iron every minute. And what that means is since this produces 5 or takes 5 minutes to generate 1 item, as you can see here, we've gotten quite a bit here. This will guarantee that I produce one iron of some kind, whether it's through fragments, which is or fragments. I want to get 5 because that without a doubt guarantees that I can get within 10 minutes an ore. Alright, we're going to need a bunch of planks because I had already been prepping for quite a bit of stuff. I haven't noticed any crashes just yet, or actually I had a crash, but I haven't noticed anything disappeared just yet. But I'm sure I'll find it as we go along. So up here we're gonna have our bedroom, our hallway, and a couple other things. Depending on how this goes, I think I'm gonna put an observation point over here somewhere. I might no, I might turn this corner right here, like put a corner piece, corner piece, corner piece here, put some railings, and have this as an observation point. I don't know yet. We'll find out, or I'll find out what I want to do as I go. But I still have a lot to do and a lot to plan, and we still got to get the roof and everything else up. I did get some logs into some of these structures because I wanted to quickly gather up materials and get things. I still need to replace these with this, although if I'm going to be incorporating the build and this as the rock into my build, I am going to be putting doors or not doors, but walls and other things along the way in order to get things set up. Like I'll put a wall that goes up here past this, and I'll probably put a wall up here, and if I could, I'd probably put a wall that goes up here, up past this, and then same thing, a wall here, a wall there, and a wall there. But because of the way the rock is, I don't think I'm going to be able to achieve that one. Alright, we need we need more logs, more stuff, all that fun things. We're going to need to get food. I'm going to want to make sure Mike is fed. So that means he's going to be gathering logs for me. Which means I got to kill some frogs along the way and cook them up. So if depending on how things go, I might actually switch these out back to squares instead. I've got a lot to plan out and a lot I need to figure out. I don't think that's going to be enough to cook. Oh well. Alright. More logs, more sticks, more everything. Another suggestion that I would like is, you know how these here are like this? If we take this and we set this here, you can set up the walls high enough that this cart can hold equivalent to 1, 2, 3 log holders. You might not be able to see over it like this, but that's where you hold it like this and you run around like this dragging the cart. So if we could place 3 of these holders into this thing here that holds, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about 8 logs roughly. So that would be 24 logs total. That would be very much appreciated. We're gonna, oh yeah, we need more planks. We also need more logs. So we're gonna get this finished. We're gonna try and avoid freezing to death from whatever you call it, a storm, because I don't know when one of those is gonna happen. It could happen at any moment, and yeah, that's not gonna be fun. especially since I don't have anything to keep me warm other than that building over there. But because it doesn't count as an enclosed structure, a blizzard isn't going to help me. Even with even with the heater or whatever the hell you want to call it is on, which is not a good idea. So I'm really wanting to get some structures and stuff set up. And I definitely need to start getting some fruits and vegetables. The problem is the light source is going to add up. Because once we get this, we're going to need to increase the heat for the structures in order to... Oh. You know, I think I'm going to shift this slightly. If I can I actually move this under... Oh. We can move it under a structure. Is that enough room to actually place something there? And I may have moved the red barrier too close, so that part of that structure may be outside. No, I think it's right on the edge. I think I am gonna have to rebuild the pathway for that. All right, can we place this? Nope. So we need to move this out of the way for a moment. There we go. Yeah, it's definitely encroaching over there now. So maybe... For now, I guess we can put this back over here. Perfect. As long as I don't get destroyed, that's going to be good. And then I'll move that all forward by one, and then I can build my greenhouse setup over there. I might tear that railing out. Actually, no, that's going to be in the water, so never mind. I thought about tearing that railing out. We need more logs. Alright. Ooh, frog. I can use that. Oops. Along the way, I do show tips, tricks, helpful hints, and other fun tidbits, and all that fun stuff. Ooh, my frog. I'm not sure if he can eat raw meat, but, we'll find out. Alright. We need to throw a stick in there. I wish there was a way to deconstruct some of these items so we could get some of the materials back, like the stick. I would like to be able to get the stick back for, like, my axe. That would be greatly appreciated. Alright, Mike, we're gonna feed you so you can at least get us... Oh. Oh, come back. We're gonna feed you so you can at least get us some stuff. Oh, out of stamina. That's also another thing is I need to get food. We're gonna grab some of these, some of that, and some logs, some planks, and all that fun stuff. And I actually should put the meat over in there for him. And then from there, we'll get hopefully a bunch of other stuff built in the process. Yes, I know, you're hungry. You keep running back and forth, back and forth. Here you go, food. Okay, I could leave it. I would just need to build out towards this way. Extend it out a couple pieces over here. Put two greenhouses down, one right here and one right over here. One would be my biofuel farm in the beginning, and then eventually become some other stuff. At least that's the thought process. Alright, let's get more logs and let's get building still. I don't think we have to worry about any attacks because I showed it in the last episode. I also showed an easy way to defeat the boss, or the big boss, or not the, or the goblin boss, which I actually really like, but it comes down to your skill level too. If you're not very skilled, I recommend not trying it. But if you're good enough, or you've practiced, or you're willing to give it a try or shot, then you might want to give it a try. But the idea with this build is a very big build. It's going to be like up here is going to be the bedroom. Then you walk down the hallway stairs, down all the way down. Then you'll come across like the front room, the dining room, the kitchen room, the bedroom or guest bedroom, the bathroom, the guest shower. Speaking of shower, I need to put a shower somewhere here for me up top here and a bathroom. Although we don't need the bathroom, I want the bathroom. Oh, yeah, there he is getting me stuff. Although I might just simply not put the bathroom anyways. Mostly because we don't actually need it. So I guess we could put no, we wouldn't need a washroom because up there we wouldn't be needing to wash our hands. We would need a washroom down here and a guest bedroom because I mean, if we want to pretend that we'll have guests over besides Mike, we can. I mean, he may not want to sleep in that lonely place out over there by himself the entire time. Maybe he wants to sleep in a nice big warm place that feels safe. Also, I will say I have plans to test out an ultimate defense, but that's going to be later on. Right now, we just need to hurry up and get ourselves some heat and protection and warmth and other fun stuff. Thankfully, we've got... I might have to go throw the rest of the meat down in there for him because I'm not sure how long he lasts. He might already be hungry again, and that means he's not gonna work. Oh no, he's still working. He's just traveling a little bit farther away. He is getting hungry though. Alright, we're gonna go back up. We're gonna continue to get the foundations. We're gonna try and get some walls up, some floors, some other fun stuff. But who knows? I'm thinking I might add in one more side over on this side. Make it 1, 2, 3 wide instead. I think 3 would be a lot better. And then we could throw in my little lookout porch. I think this would be the side of my bedroom where I would put my bed and all that. I would also gotta figure out where I want to put my closet so I can store stuff. Okay. Oop. And with my hunger being so low because I'm missing fruits and a couple other items, I'm not doing the best right now. By the way, you don't have to worry about your cooked meat burning. It automatically stops, thankfully. Otherwise, that would have probably been burnt a while ago. I don't know if you can fish in winter. I may have to try that out. It'd be quite funny to see, actually. Here we are, Mike. Your food. 1 piece of meat. That's all you get. Make it last for the day. Alright, we're gonna need more planks. We're gonna need to start uh, sticking a bunch of these onto this chop saw or saw bench. And then another thing is I gotta start thinking about where I'm gonna put my workstations. Like, where's my chemistry station gonna be? Where my uh, where my food or the butcher place, which would be near the table, the loom, the blacksmithing, the forging, tool tool repair. Then we've got to think about where we're gonna have our logging camp. There's all kinds of stuff we need to think about in the process. And I'm really hoping this isn't a blizzard because I don't have any enclosed walls right now. And that is not good. Oh, stamina. I definitely need to start. Part of what I need to do is get food too. Uh, more food, like uh, what was it? Watermelons, melons, and whatever else you can call it. There we go. The other foods, but I also need to get a food prep table too. Perfect. So we just need logs. Now let's add on to here. Perfect. Depending on how this goes, I might just build a little hangout porch here that goes all the way around. One thing I would appreciate is some more building objects. For example, maybe some floors, actual floors that we can attach directly off the foundation. Because as of right now, there is a trick to get it to achieve that, but it involves doing something like this, which is you set down a foundation here, then you set a wall, and then you build that wall. Then you, depending on where you have your foundation height, will depend on if you need a half wall. Like if I put a half wall here, then a floor, I can then have a floor attached and then build off that all around here. But because it doesn't perfectly line up, I would have to then build a floor across all of this here too, which is going to be a bit expensive. All right, we need to grab logs. We need a lot of logs. And then from there, we can continue to get things done. Eventually, I'll have a spot that's... Right now, I basically wasn't ready for winter because I effectively just wanted to get all the benches, all the materials, everything set up and ready to go. I probably should have focused a little bit on winter preparation, especially since I made it where every 2 hours is I believe a season, or it takes, all I know is about 120 minutes. I think it was 120 minutes for a month, I think, which means that we're gonna have winter for like 2, 4, 6 hours potentially, maybe 4. I don't remember. I would have to look back through at how that works. Which means winter's gonna be long, it's gonna be cold, and it's not gonna be fun. At least in the beginning. And there's a potential for a lot of blizzards in the process too. And blizzards you can't survive out in the... Well, you can if you have absolute maxed... what do you call it? uh, items on. What that means is you have the armor, which gives +4 heat, the leg armor, which gives +2 heat, the boots, the helmet, the snow pants, and the winter coat. You would need all of that plus some medical kits, and you might be able to survive out in the cold the entire time. I don't know. I haven't really tried it because I don't like to freeze to death. I don't even like cold in real life. I like if it gets below like 60 degrees, I'm freezing, and I'm like, yeah, nope. I'm not happy. We're gonna need. We're gonna. Dang it, I'm not gonna have enough to get the walls up, but at least I'll have enough to get the foundations set up. And then I think I'm gonna get the walls and the roof off camera because right now you kind of get the idea of this. In other words, here's the foundation, here's all this, what I have. I think I'm gonna do something like this. I'll just show you guys if you guys have made it this far. We're gonna probably put something here, here, and then we're gonna put this along here, like this, and then we're gonna put here, and then here. I think that's how I'm gonna have this. And then we're gonna have, what is it? Walls? We're going to have something like, do I actually want, do I want the glass walls like this? Since that's not built, I can't put that there. But I think I might have glass walls like this, and then we're gonna have, depending on the height of the roof, dang it, those go all the way to the ground, so that means these are kind of just, yeah. All right, so that's the idea. I'm gonna try and finish up at the foundations, at least this row to like right here. And then I'll probably finish the rest of this off camera because it's at least uh, the foundations, the walls here, and I think the first ceiling. I may add in a second ceiling so that I can get that look down there going, but I don't know just yet. So we'll do this. And we'll leave that alone for now. So let's hurry up and try and get some of the stuff done. And then from there, we'll build as more stuff. And I think I am going to tear these down and turn them into squares instead. I like the shape if I wasn't, if with this, but I plan to incorporate this entire rock and basically as much of this island as I can into my build. These steps are only temporary. That's why I have this foundation here. Because it's supposed to come down to here and then cover almost everything around here. And there's a frog. What's your hunger at? 24? I just gave you meat not too long ago and you're already hungry? Look at me. I'm barely eating anything, and I'm doing more work than you. Although I should actually really start eating properly. And we should get more planks and get more stuff crammed into this. Since we've been doing this for about 30 minutes, holy mother of flip. That is some impressive odds at not getting any fragments or any iron ore. Like, I should have gotten something. Like, no joke. That one's kind of... There we go. There's 2 there guaranteed, or 2, and then 2 more in there plus that. So we're not doing too bad. Plus, I mean, the stones, I could, once we get the grinder, these stones will be nice to have. But this one is just holy mother of flip nuggets. Like, no joke. That's like impressive as hell. Once winter's over, we're definitely gonna have to get this built, which means we gotta get 5 iron stocked up by then. Which means I'm gonna have to do another loot run, which kind of sucks, but I mean, you need it. Alright, we're almost done with this. We just got a few more here. And we'll have the foundations to my structure set up. Or my bedroom, and then... and then we can have the rest of everything set up too. Since we're going to be adding and subtracting as we go, we're going to have to put in filler structure pieces in the meantime, which is going to be expensive, but it's also going to be worth it. Alright, we're going to need this cram you full. Oops. Alright, and then we got to go load this up over here. And then once we get this all planked up, come on, hurry up, plank it. There we go. One more. Almost there. We'll get 1 load of this set up, which should be enough to completely fill this up. And then from there, we should have everything ready and done, and then ta-da, or at least not done, but or it will be done off, the rest of it will be off camera. I just wanted to show you guys at least the process of what I was thinking, how I was thinking it, because I have limited amount of time. I cannot always get everything done in the time that I have. And what that means is I work a full-time job and all that stuff and take care of my family. Some of you may already know this. Some of you are probably first-time watchers, all that fun stuff. But yeah, if I had all the time in the world, I will tell you, I would do the entire process, or not the entire process. I would get the foundation set up. I would fill it in. Then I would show you the walls. In other words, I would show you the blueprint, like what I did here, and fill it in. Then I would cut to the next part after getting it filled in. I would show you what it looks like. Then I would plan out the walls, show you what that looks like. Then fill it in, cut out to the next part where the walls are done, and be like, this is what the walls look like. And then after that, we would get the roof in, and I would cut out to the roof and be like, so this is the roof. And then from there, I would be like, so this is why I placed this here, why I did this here, why I did that over here. And I would tell you, this is where this belongs because this is where I want this to be, so on and so on. Anyways, I've kind of went overboard with talking near the end. But if you guys at least enjoyed watching me get my foundations set up for my build, and I mean, if you enjoy the view, you can always like the video and subscribe and all that fun stuff. If you want to see more of this series, just check out the in-screen credits that are coming up. Will be doing more. I also do play other games in the process. I tend to try and focus on one game, although I used to focus on a bunch of games, and I might try that again. Anyways, if you guys want to see more, check out the in-screen credits. Check out my channel if you want to see other games I play. And if you want to be added onto the in-screen credits like these people, make sure to publicly subscribe. After about 2ish or so weeks, I'll add you on. If you leave before I reach 1,000 though, I'll remove you off because it's for people who gave me a chance. And for now, I'm gonna get the walls built and the roof built and show you guys what I have. And so, hopefully you come back for more later. Alright, let's get this ready and going. So, and bye-bye.